Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a memory plan with me for the week of November 29th through the 5th of December. I am pulling in, well no, let's talk about the kit first. The kit is a press kit called, I think it's Who Stole Christmas. It's like a Grinch theme kit. Um, I got it from like a random pull, so it's the essential size. So I did have to bring in like little things and stuff, but yeah, it's also in matte, which I don't buy matte paper anymore. Um, but I also pulled in some Santa Claus underlays from PlannaHannah that I've had since last year. Um, and then the snowflake underlays, or not underlays, oh my god, the snowflake 15 millimeter overlays are from PlannaHannah from last year. Um, and I actually did something different with them. Like, I'd never put foil at the top, but I put one of the 15 millimeter underlays like at the top under the date covers, kind of. It like overlaps the date covers under it. And I actually really like how that came out. I probably wouldn't do it with anything besides like this type of overlay. I don't even know how to explain that. Like, it's a random overlay. It's not like bow overlays or whatever. But yeah, this is the week of Cyber Monday. I struggled with the sidebar on this one as well. I just don't know what I'm, like, how to do it, I guess. I don't know. It's a new way to do my sidebar for me, so I have to figure that out. But um it's also the start of Hanukkah. Oh, and I also pulled in the December overlay on Wednesday. You see it? From PlannaHannah, because that is when December started. And yeah, so on Instagram, I asked people to ask questions so that I can fill in my base with them, like answering them. So I got quite a few questions, and I probably won't get through all of them. Um, but I will continue answering them in like future plan with me's. So here we go. So the first question I got was favorite season. This literally changes all the time depending on my mood. Um, right now, I would say probably summer. I feel like there's just so much more to do, like outdoors and stuff, and it snows where I live, even though right now I'm sad that there's no snow because Christmas is 10 days away and I like snow on Christmas. That's from secretly underscore planning. I have a couple from her. So, next one from her is, how did you get into planning? I've said this like a lot. I started with a bullet journal, and then a mutual friend of mine and Hannah's was like, oh, Hannah does this. And then I ended up with a bunch of leftovers from Hannah. And then she convinced me to buy an actual Erin Condren planner last year, like last February, because they were like super cheap. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then basically I started buying kits, and that was it. I fully immersed myself into this hobby. Um, the next one's, what would you do if you didn't have my shop? I would probably be in, I don't know what to call it, like the restaurant industry. I would love to go to culinary school. There are none around me, so um, that's not happening. But I really like to cook, I hate shopping for that. I don't know, like one of my last plan with me, I said that I worked for Instacart, so grocery shopping really sucks. Um, and yeah, so my dream job is to be a chef. And then she asked my biggest fear. I have a fear of like natural disasters, I guess. Tornadoes, bad thunderstorms. Um, that's like my irrational fear, I guess. But like, obviously, my biggest fear would be losing like my kids or my husband, um, or something bad happening to them. Her next question is my favorite restaurant. I've said it before. It is Chili's. Um, they're very versatile. So next question from her is what is my favorite icon for my shop? I think right now my favorite icon that I haven't even used it yet, but it's the season for it. I freaking love my gingerbread men in houses. Like those are so cute. But I haven't used them yet. And it bothers me. Um I am using the gingerbread kit though coming up for Christmas week, and they're going to be all over that spread. And then last one from secretly underscore planning is if you had to only get one wax melt for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? Um, Honestly, I think God, I don't even know. It would probably have patchouli in it though because I find that calming. So that's probably the best bet. Like you can't go wrong with calming. And then KLB underscore plans asked, what is the hardest part of having a business? I think lately the hardest part has been like taking breaks. Like I had to force myself to have a day off. I think last week because I just consecutively worked from the Saturday after Black Friday to that Friday. So it was like 2 weeks straight that I worked. Um, And then the last question that I'm going to answer is from Laurel Nicole Plans. She said, do you have any pets? And I have 3 pets. I have a dog who's very old. Her name's Daphne. She's a dachshund. I have a fancy parakeet or budgie named Alteria. And I have a guinea pig whose name is Cutie. Um, I wish that my daughter named him something different because we gave her the I don't know, honor of naming our guinea pig because she said if we ever got a second bird, its name would be Cake. And I'm like, you don't want to name this one Cake, you want to name it Cutie. Um, so that's how his name came to be his name. But anyway, on to the day by day. I am putting the Happy Hanukkah thing from Once More with Love on the side, as well as the Cyber Monday script from Planner Choco, and then the Once More with Love, like online shopping munchkin. I also used that same munchkin to mark Cyber Monday on Monday. I just ran out of scripts that said Cyber Monday. And then I marked that it was Hanukkah using a little emoji from like the holiday sheet. And then the Hanukkah script is from Scribble Prince Co. I also used an alarm clock from my shop to mark that I overslept. This week it was like I had Monday and Tuesday, I slept until like 11 and I barely wanted to get up then. And that's like crazy. Like that's why I had to like force myself to take a day off. Um so And then below that, I guess I was sad. I used a Girl from a Shop That's No Longer Open and an Unintentional Cry Sesh script from PlannaHannah. But I did get a gift from Madison in the mail, so I marked that with a paper and milk little envelope. I'm also like really zoomed. I'm pretty sure I noticed probably like towards the end that I was really zoomed. Um, and I keep turning my paper to make sure that that's straight. But um, we did drop off packages. I don't think it was a we. I think my husband did, but I had a lot of packages to go out, so I used a Nightingale Paper Company, Winston on a mailbox, and a PO drop custom for my shop. And then I marked work. I marked working the same way all week with a Grinch icon. I know like the colors really don't match, but it's whatever. It's the Grinch. And I had to pull in stuff now, matching colors. Um, but I know the colors don't match, but whatever. I used the Grinch icon from Papershire and the work script from PlannaHannah in font 5. And then I marked having White Claw this night with a snowball from Sweet Ava's Paper and a White Claw script from PlannaHannah. And then I used the payday banner thing that came in the kit. Usually with Caress Press I'll use those instead of actually marking it. But then I used a little bell icon from Once More with Love because I think that's from like the Christmas sampler, but that's to mark that I have a PR team now, and I announced my PR team that day. You can go to my Instagram to see their freebies and whatnot. I'm saying a lot today. I don't like it. But below that, I used another alarm clock to mark that I overslept. And then I literally like was questioning not my mental health, but like my brain health because of how dumb I was. Like, I can't even say I was dumb. I think I just like kept getting everything confused. So I used this little stocking vanilla, I think that's what it's called, from Papershire, and an egg brain script to mark that I had egg brain. And then I marked working again the same way. I'm also going to point out that most of these icons, like a lot of these icons, don't match the script or whatever, but yeah, like I used Max for Bailey Sarian. The Max is from Papershire and the Bailey Sarian is from my shop. It's custom. And then we had nachos that night, and that one actually matches. But I used a nacho icon from Once More with Love and a nacho script from PlannaHannah. And then we watched Home Alone 2, so I literally don't care if I put a movie marquee over the bottom washi. I'm not going to make a day extender for that. But, yeah, the little elf shoe is from the Once More with Love like sampler. And then the Home Alone 2 script is from the Christmas movie sampler from PlannaHannah. And then I've got like a lot of shit in this top box. So right now I'm literally color matching that purple blue color. But the first thing that I marked was some holly berries, mistletoe. I have no idea what the hell that is. From Once More with Love is that I uploaded my Plan With Me this day. The upload script is from PlannaHannah. And then I marked that my son had Wellness Club. I just used a heart from Whimsical Cat Studios. No, was it that? Yeah, I think it was. I think it was just like extra on a couple's page or something. But then below that, I used a snowflake from my shop to mark that the December colorway went live this day. If you didn't know, I have different colorways every month, in addition to like the bright neutral pastel colorways always offered. Um, and then I decided to do Insta Vlogmas. So this camera's from Lux Kitty Designs, but I don't remember what they're called now. Paper and Bow, something like that. But I'm pretty much failing Insta Vlogmas. I felt like I was just, I don't know, like my whole life is pretty monotonous, so yeah. I do share when I'm like not doing something that I always do. But then I used a little Santa from the Once More with Love sampler to mark that our elf, Luigi, was back. The elf on the shelf. And then I realized that I put that the wrong way, so I fixed everything. But then I'm gonna mark work there. Same way, obviously. And we had pizza. I don't remember having pizza, but we had pizza, I guess. This day, oh, we did have pizza and wings, never mind. And I marked that with a Once More with Love, like veggie pizza looking thing, and a pizza script from my shop. And then I was sad, so I used this, like Cindy Lou Who from Papershire, and a Wallow and Self Pity script from my shop. And then we finished the night by watching the Santa Claus, which is probably my favorite classic Christmas movie. I used a tree from the Once More with Love sampler and the Santa Claus script from PlannaHannah's Christmas movie sampler. And then on Thursday, I said that weird, the first thing that I marked with a heart band-aid from my shop is that my son was home, and I think he just like was like raspy and coffee, I guess. Coffee, like coughing. um I think this just started like the cold for the house, but we had to take him to get COVID tested to get him back to school anyway. So that's to mark that he's home and he had to get COVID tested. And then I marked that I worked. And then I used a munchkin holding the candy cane to mark that my son's art was in like their district art exhibit, which made him really proud. And then under that I marked watching Eleanor Neal. I actually ran out of Eleanor Neal scripts, and I've just been so busy that I haven't printed myself any again. But that is from my shop, the Eleanor Neal, and then the Max is from Papershire. And then I told myself that once I got through Friday's orders, like Friday alone, I'm going to treat myself with wine and relaxing. So that's what I did. I got through Friday that day. I got wine, and I marked that with a wine time. I said that right, I think. Script from Letters to Apollo, and then the Snowball Drinking Eggnog from Sweet It Was Paper. And there I am zooming out. But then I do mark that I did some planning, and I used the planning time script from SBC, and a letter to Santa from my Christmas Eve sampler. And then we watched Nightmare Before Christmas because in my other planner, like my off-camera planner, I actually was using a Nightmare Before Christmas kit. So the script is from SBC, and then the cup is weirdly from deco from this kit. But the first thing that I marked on Friday was that I uploaded my November haul, part 2. And I used like the holly mistletoe, whatever the hell it is, from Once More with Love, and the upload script from PlannaHannah. And then I marked that I slept like shit with a script from my shop and the panda eyes from like Munchkin from Once More with Love, and watched more Eleanor Neal. So I marked that the same way with the Max and the script from my shop. And then I cut this box. I actually almost stuck it to my spread, but I cut this box and marked that I worked on orders. And then after that, I marked that I took a nap. With a... That was Planet Beautiful. She's not open anymore. Character sticker, and then the script is from PlannaHannah. And then I was sad, so I used another Cindy Lou Who, and I guess I'll go fuck myself script. And I'm sorry if you can hear my kids being wild right now. My twins are home through Friday, which means they literally have 4 days of school, and then they're off for like another 2 weeks. But yeah, first thing on Saturday I marked was working. And then I marked that I had a Target drive up. Gonna be honest, I literally have a Target drive up every other day. I guess I just felt like marking it this time. But the Target drive up script was in my shop, but Target copyrighted it, so, or whatever it was. I had copyright infringement on it. So they took it down. But the bullseye is also from my shop. And then I FaceTimed my friend, and I used a Nightingale Paper Company Winston FaceTime character thing, and then the FaceTime script is from my shop. And then I marked that I was exhausted with a Sassy Planner Co. girl. And then I cleaned this day, apparently. It's been awesome walking, by the way. I don't know if I've mentioned that. I am a busybody, so like being confined to bed or like my room really sucked because I couldn't like scoot comfortably to like clean. Like I couldn't do that. But anyway, I used a gingerbread girl from the Once More with Love sampler and a Clean the Fucking House script from PlannaHannah. And then I cut this down. I end up adding script to it, so I'm just gonna say that. But I think it's like dip powder, honestly, from Bare Necessities stickers, I think it is. And then I do add a script that says nails done, and that's from Letters to Apollo. And then I had more White Claw this night. So I marked that with a snowball drinking eggnog again, this is totally off screen, which kind of annoys me. But the White Claw is from PlannaHannah. And then we watched the Santa Claus 2, so I used a sweater because I don't know, like obviously if you've watched the Santa Claus 2, there was that lady that was obsessed with Santa Claus and he was on her sweater and he had to wear Neil sweaters, so I thought that that would be fitting. Anyway, I looked way too into that for that, but yeah. So I used that sweater, and the Santa Claus 2 script is from my shop, from my movie sampler. And then the first thing that I marked on Sunday was that I was actually going to mark work, but I didn't like that I used a different box on one day, even though I used it on 2 days. Anyway, I marked laundry. The laundry basket is from Fox and Cactus, and the laundry script is from Pink Diamond Planner Company. And then I marked work. And then I marked watching Eleanor Neal, but this time I only used Max because I ran out of Eleanor Neal scripts. Obviously, I mark that a lot. Also, it was annoying me that my colors were matching up. And I decided against using that light pink one and went with a darker pink little thing. But I use a card from Once More with Love, like that sample sheet again, to mark that I did some designing, and the design script is from PlannaHannah, and it's font choice too, which I never order. This was actually an oops, but it has a heart for the eye dot. So cute. And then I did some filming, and I used the camera from my shop and a film script from PlannaHannah. And I pulled stickers, and the pull sticker script is from my shop, and the sticker sheets are from Crafty Planner Co. And then I want to say that we watched the Santa Claus 3, but we watched like a lot of it, and then I just decided that I was tired. So that's the worst movie of them all. But the Santa Claus 3 script is from my shop, and the Santa is from Once More with Love. And then I went to bed early, and the bed early script is from my shop, as well as the reindeer cookie. And here is the finished spread. And yeah, I'm really excited to get into more Christmas spreads, but I go through everything that's left in the kit. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are not already, and I will see you next time. Bye!